welcome to another full bean tutorial. In this episode, I'm going to demonstrate how I went about splicing a 1/4 inch poly rope when I wasn't able to do it with a fid. This is the rope that I used, and what's typically used for splicing larger rope is the bottom image. The black item is called a fid. If you don't have such an item, you might try the lower part of a ballpoint pen. Unscrew it, and it has the same shape as a fid. However, with the 1/4 inch braided line, I didn't have a fid small enough to insert into the line. The thickness of the fid made it impossible to get it in such a small space. So here's what I did. First, I unbraided the braided rope. Then I trimmed off about half of the strands. I took some baling wire and bent it in half. I used a pair of pliers to crimp the end so it had a relatively sharp point. I then inserted that baling wire into the end of the rope, about maybe 14 inches from the end of the rope, with the wire going from the mid part of the rope up toward the end. I poked it through the braided section, and when it came out, I wrapped the strands back upon themselves, and then I whipped it using a really fine grade wire. You could probably do the same thing with thread. The advantage of using a wire is that it holds its position. It doesn't tend to undo itself. Here's another image of that. I'll be trimming the furry edges that you see to help that slide through the, the braided section. Here you see the setup for pulling it through. I secured the wire in a vise. You could wrap it around anything solid. And then I pulled on the end, the eye, so that I could pull the spliced section back onto itself. And here's the final product. You can clean any fuzzy ends by singeing them with a lighter. I hope that you found this tutorial to be useful.